Why do people believe in aliens? Hi, it's Calvin Smith here, and welcome to Creation Basics, where our goal is to make God's creation part of your everyday conversation. Now, today's question is, where does this idea of alien life in the universe come from? Well, if you ask the average person today whether they believed in aliens, I would bet that the majority of them would say, yeah. You know, this belief is reflected in the books and the TV shows and the movies that we commonly see. And if you do a quick Google search of the top 100 movies of all time, you're going to find out that the majority of them are fantasy and sci-fi themed. So people enjoy a good story that's creative and imaginative, and movies like Star Wars and Star Trek certainly have a lot of appeal for a lot of people. And many people, of course, grew up with those ideas and they're pretty comfortable with it. But have you ever thought of what the basic assumption of most of these sci-fi programs are? Well, think about the popular Star Trek, TV series and movies. What's the basic idea? Well, we evolved here, the Vulcans evolved out there, and the Klingons evolved over there and on their planet, and then we're going to get smarter and smarter, and we're going to develop warp drive, and then we're going to fly all over the universe, discovering all of the various life forms that have evolved everywhere. You see, the whole concept of Star Trek was dreamt up by Gene Roddenberry. He was a professed atheist who believed in evolution. Well, of course he did, because he had to explain life without God. And so if we evolved here, then life must have evolved out there, and it's a logical outworking of that worldview. Now, that's at the popular level, of course. But there are serious scientists that believe in alien life, and you can easily find the root cause of why most people believe in life from other planets in the philosophy of the people most actively looking for extraterrestrials. Take the SETI Institute, for example, the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. This group in the US has been scanning the skies for years looking for signals from space that will confirm the existence of extraterrestrials. But let's look at their FAQ section and see what it reveals about why they're spending all this time and money looking for aliens. Here's a question. Why do we think that life is out there? Well, over the last half century, scientists have developed a theory of cosmic evolution that predicts that life is a natural phenomena likely to develop on planets with suitable environmental conditions. Scientific evidence shows that life arose on Earth relatively quickly, suggesting that life will occur on similar planets orbiting sun-like stars. Here's another question. Why do SETI at all? SETI research is first and foremost pursued because it's designed to answer questions that previous generations could only ask. How do we fit into the biological scheme of the cosmos? Is intelligent life a rare event or a common one in the universe? You see, their overlying assumption is that there is no God. Life is a natural occurrence, that evolution is a fact, and then it must have occurred on other planets. So in other words, if it happened here, it must have happened somewhere else. But if science shows that evolution didn't happen here, why would you believe that it did happen somewhere else? See, their website reveals another significant admission as well. Look at this question. Has any SETI research found anything? No confirmed artificially produced extraterrestrial signal has ever been found. So, belief in aliens from outer space isn't based on solid scientific evidence. It's based on the philosophical belief system of evolutionists. And even NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, has a taxpayer-funded origins program that's supposedly going to answer the meaning and origin of life. And if you look at their website, you'll see this. Science has also given us something that will help by promising answers to our ancient questions. Where did we come from? You see, again, this comment assumes that God does not exist, and so we need something else. We need secular science to answer the three big questions of life, which are: where do we come from, what's the meaning of life, and what happens when you die? And if you start with the Bible, you have answers to those questions. But if you start with no God, you have to keep looking for them, and unfortunately, you will actually never find them. You see? We're right back to square one again. It's either creation or evolution. So where does the idea of alien life in the universe come from? It's an evolutionary idea that's a logical outworking of an atheistic worldview. It certainly doesn't come from the Bible. Hey folks, Calvin here. I know you've heard it all before. Subscribe, hit the buttons, all that stuff. But here's the thing. Think of it as if you're donating to our Answers in Genesis Canada advertising campaign without having to spend a dime. With the algorithms set up the way they are, it's kind of like getting media platforms that are often quite unfriendly to Christian content to promote gospel outreach for free. Wise as serpents, gentle as doves. So subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, share the content, click the button. I know it's annoying, but it really helps.